Have you ever been visited by the paranormal?
I have had an experience with the paranormal.
I actually have on multiple occasions.
Can you describe where this took place?
Right on Maple Street in Clayton. I live in a big old house that used to be the funeral home. And sometimes we hear things and see things in the house.
So it was when I lived in Philly, and I was probably like 7 or 8, and it was in one of my old houses.
They both took place in my house, one of which being in my living room, the other being in my bedroom.
What were you doing at this location?
So I was just chilling in my room upstairs, playing with my dog, playing with my toys, because I'm young, you know.
The one I was sitting with my family watching TV, and the other I was sound asleep and awoken by something.
When did you start to feel something was wrong or amiss?
The first time we ever experienced anything, I was watching television with my kids who were teenagers, and the dog suddenly started whining and cowering in fear and went to hide behind my daughter, and there was nothing there to be afraid of.
So the first thing that happened was the lights turned out. Well, first they started flickering, and then they turned out. And then that's when I was like, what the heck is going on?
I could hear loud noises of multiple bugs gathering in one area, pretty much just spazzing out, doing anything that bugs normally wouldn't do, especially one of the different species. And the other one, I was awoken out of my sleep by absolutely nothing in the room, but just like a heavy weight almost.
What exactly happened after that?
My mom was the only one home with me. All of the lights turned off. And then her phone started playing a bunch of random songs. And like, they say that when aliens are like around, like the statics and like the radios start messing up.
I've had doors close in my face. 2 years ago, I was bringing Christmas decorations from the attic. And as I passed through the second floor, I saw my wife and said hello. And then when I got downstairs, my wife was there. So it was someone else that I saw on the second floor.
Since the lights were off, I started crying because I thought I was going blind at first. And my mom came up and she held my hand, and then I started crying some more. She was like, it's okay, it's just a storm. So there wasn't a storm, she was lying to me. There was no rain outside whatsoever. Yeah, so she just kind of like lied to me to calm me down.
I woke up and was just in a daze and saw some things I didn't think I'd see. And in the other instance, I just heard and was not prepared for what was going to come next.
How did these figures and bugs go away?
They piled into a corner and they pretty much all stayed there. And when we tried to kill them, we tried to put like bug spray down, but like it didn't seem to do the trick. We eventually just left the house. We had just moved in. And we were like, okay, we still had our old house, and we were like, all right, we'll just come here tomorrow with an exterminator. But we come back, and there are no bugs, no bodies, no anything. They were just completely all gone, and there was hundreds of them.
We turned all the lights back on after, well, they eventually turned on by themselves.
What did you learn from this experience?
Since that experience, I think I'm more open to the idea of aliens.
I learned to keep an open mind because I'm a science guy and I really don't believe in ghosts, but we've heard and seen things.
I definitely learned that there are some frightening things in the world, and you have no idea what you could run into in your life, and that there are many instances where someone else on the other side could interact with you.